I eat the same thing almost every day, and it changed my life. I quit sugar, I quit carbohydrates, and adding to that, I also quit drinking alcohol. All three of these things have made such a huge, massive impact on my life in so many ways, and I want to cover a couple of them with you. People think right off the top of their head when they hear about carnivore that it's very extreme, and I don't see it that way. They're kind of missing. They're kind of missing out on the point. Kind of goes without saying that I'm not a doctor. I'm just some guy on YouTube. My name's Luke, Captain Carnivore, and I'm just here to tell you my personal experiences and the outcomes that I've had from changing to this carnivore lifestyle. That is it. Your mileage may vary if you want to partake in the journey. I encourage it, though, at least try it. Fundamentally, for me, my meals consist of nothing more than basically ground beef, butter, and salt. And I've done that for a number of different reasons. To start off with, one of the keys to my success for eating carnivore and all the wonderful benefits that come with it is keeping not only the diet simple, which it is fundamentally, but it also makes my routine, my daily routine, incredibly more simplified. And if things become simpler in my lifestyle, or in anybody's lifestyle for that matter, it becomes sustainable. If it's not sustainable, then what's the point of doing it? It's like going on a diet for 6 weeks. What's the point? So you can get off the diet and go back to where you were? I don't understand that. So one of the key things for me in order to keep this ball rolling, keep the good times going with eating carnivore is that it is extremely easy to make it routine. And I have simplified my diet down to eating basically most of the time just burger patties with butter and salt. Don't get me wrong. Throw some steak down there, throw some bacon, throw some eggs down there. I'm all in. But from day to day to day, most of the time, I've simplified my routine down to something very, very basic. And it works for me, and it works very well. For all of my life, I've been eating probably the same way everybody else has. The standard American diet, the food pyramid, all that crap. And when it comes right down to it, you're just being played. You're just being funneled all the nonsense through the media, through the commercials, through walking down the aisle of your local grocery store. You're being fed all the same propaganda. You eat 3 servings of this, 4 servings of that. Got to have at least 1 serving of this a day. Cut back on the fat. No more salt. Low sodium. You know the routine. And when you break it all down, in my most humble opinion, it's all backwards. It's all propaganda. It's all backwards. That can go down a rabbit hole for a different topic for a different day. But one of the things that I've noticed is that, number one, eating this way is very cost effective. Very cost effective. Now you can go off the rail. You want to eat prime rib every day? Probably not going to be cost effective. But if you got more money than common sense, I say eat the prime rib every day. I don't have that much money. So I eat ground burger, and by God, I love every bite of it. Look forward to it every day. The immediate thing that changed with me right away was how I physically felt. Obviously, you go through, it's kind of like military training. You go through hell week, So the first week of eating carnivore, not exactly the most pleasant thing that I've ever done in my life. But with the understanding that you come out on the other side, that's all going to be fine, and it will. Now, I had a lot of aches and pains. I'm 55 years old, eating the standard American diet, still drinking alcohol. So obviously, on a lot of different levels, I was probably a real mess, a real wreck, and kept telling myself, I feel great, or I feel crap, I feel terrible, but that's what happens when you turn 55. I'm here to tell you, maybe, maybe not. But after eating carnivore after 2 weeks, I didn't have a lot of weight to lose. I didn't start the journey because of a weight loss program. A lot of people do, which is fine. But what little weight that I had to lose came off like that. I mean, within a few weeks, I was dropping pounds and pounds and pounds like I didn't even know I had pounds to lose. But the point is that all this inflammation that I had built up in my body from eating this diet, this standard American diet, all of my life, started to go away. And it's a very, very phenomenally strange feeling to all of a sudden, for the first time in decades, to finally not have back pain, shoulder pain. My ankles didn't hurt. All these symptoms of inflammation, because when your body has pain, it's trying to tell you something. It's like, hey, dummy, I'm trying to give you the signal something's wrong. Now you're choosing to live with it or take painkillers or whatever it is to alleviate the pain, but I'm trying to give you a signal. And I'm here to tell you the inflammation, in my case, was basically causing all of that. And the minute that that goes away, and it happens relatively quick, then it's going to transform your life. It sure did with me. Now, aside from the physical benefits and the simplifying my lifestyle benefits and simplifying my daily routine and all that great stuff, one of the things that a lot of people do talk about that they've experienced is their mental clarity, or the mental fog, the brain fog. And I had that too. I have a job that's very, very focused, intensive. In other words, I'm a machinist, so I have to focus really, really intent on very, very fine details. And it's part of my job. And I didn't struggle with that, but I had to put a lot of effort into it. And of course, when you put a lot of effort into something long enough, you don't really think about all the effort. It's just that whenever you're done doing what you're doing, you feel like you're exhausted. And it's hard to explain, but at the end of a day of working, and I'm not physically active at work, more often it's all mental, and I felt just the same, drained, felt physically drained. And it comes down to all the garbage I was feeding myself. And when all this stuff gets eliminated from your diet and out of your body, your brain goes into serious overdrive. I don't know whether it's ketones, because I'm in ketosis probably most of the time. Some of the smart people would say, "Oh, you're feeding your brain ketones." Well, great. It's about time. And that may be the explanation. I'm not a doctor, and I'll be honest with you, not to say that this is a terrible thing, but I really don't care. I just want to know the outcome. I'm a results individual. I stop doing this, this happens. I start doing this, this happens. Good things I keep, bad things I throw away. And my mental clarity has been like a laser beam. It's like night and day. It's really turned my life around. So let's go back for a quick second about my daily meals. It's about keeping it simple, keeping the routine. With simplicity and routine go together hand in hand, but I also keep it cost effective. And this is really big with me. Hey, let's face it. Do you think prices are going to go down anytime soon in our current society and our current economic situation? No, they're all going to go up. So being cost effective is a huge thing with me. I do have a family. So I can accomplish my dietary lifestyle, my carnivore lifestyle, and still keep well under what I was spending before budget wise. I mean, ridiculously low, to where I'm eating between $5 and $7 a day. That's just for me, of course. But let me tell you, you can double that or triple that easily on the standard American diet. I've made a lot of videos showcasing my daily meals, and sometimes I'll throw some bacon in there, sometimes I'll throw some bacon and or eggs. 90% of the time I'm throwing burger patties in there. The point is that not afraid to mix it up a little bit, but I do keep it consistent, and consistency becomes routine, and routine equals sustainability. If it's not sustainable, I don't hold a lot of high hope for me in order of keeping it going. That's the whole definition of routine. It becomes routine. So I've got a lot of videos out there covering what I eat every day. Go check some of them out. I've got a couple of links below linking to some of the smoked salt that I love to use. I love the stuff. It may be your cup of tea. It may not be your cup of tea, but I love the stuff. I've got some, I got a link for a cast iron pan I just bought. I'm using it every single day. I love the thing. Super simple. I'm all about keeping life simple. Guys, hey, if you like this content, I got more coming. Please like and subscribe. I'd like to close with one thought. Listen, the world is a clown show. It's crazy out there, okay? 99.99% of it is completely out of our control. But we should all focus on what we have control over, and that's what we do every single day. Focus on yourself. Focus on the things that you can control. And above all, focus on your family. Stay focused with your family. Take care of your family. And I don't want to leave out your neighbors. Your neighbors are important too. Watch over your neighbors. Take care of your neighbors. You see them on a regular basis. They're not immediate family. Just take care of them. They'll be there for you if you need them. Guys, this is Luke, Captain Carnivore. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stick around. We'll catch you on the next one.